but the last topic, MVP. Who's the guy that's doing what for his team and striving them to greatness right now? Who's the team that you see? Who's the player that you see doing what they're doing?
Man, bro, you know it's crazy. I know before, like, off camera, we had a little conversation about that, and I had another pick. But low key, the more like when you said who's striving their team for greatness, taking them places they've never been. Well, I wouldn't say that haven't never been, but haven't been in a long time. Gotta say DeMar DeRozan.
DeRozan?
I was gonna say John.
To be MVP this year?
I gotta say DeMar.
All right.
Because look, MVP to me is not who's on the best team. That has something to do with it, but it has something like
who's the best player?
Who's the best player?
He done turned that shit around. Like you got no Lonzo, you got no Caruso. You got a lot of other injuries. You know that you got to iron out, and he's been balling.
True.
He's been average. He had like 8 some games, averaging over 35 points a game.
So to determine our MVP, and I think we can all agree on this, we all have that same stance where, regardless of what team you're on, just an individual player being great, right? Is that how we're determining MVP, or does it matter?
It's the most valuable player, not
on that team.
No, in the league. No, we're talking about league. We're talking about league because every team has their own MVP.
But if you're
I agree.
Every team has their own MVP.
I agree with in the league.
Then if we go there, I believe that the NBA needs to reshape their award like the NFL has the offensive MVP.
Because it don't sound bad. DeMar DeRozan, he's averaging 28 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists.
Because I feel like that takes away from the
you know that he was on that hot streak in February? I think he was like January. He was the hottest player.
Yeah.
They went on like a 6-game losing streak at one point. MVP stat. You ain't gonna go on a 6-game losing streak.
We gotta look at a 6-game losing streak.
Oh yeah, we gotta.
I mean, because they still fourth in the East, and the East is tough right now. I mean, will the fucking Bulls be where they at without DeMar DeRozan? And then the way I feel like he turned his career around.
Okay, but we talking about most valuable player
and better, like
most valuable player. Because you're giving DeRozan
here's
that.
The thing.
And
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, the reason why I'm saying it's in the league is because you're trying to determine out of all these people, all the candidates of MVP candidates, who is the player that you would want the most on your team. And at the end of the day, you can't have like what he mentioned earlier, the best player on that team. Like, what if the best player is not a center and we don't need a center? What if everyone needs,
if we're doing that,
a certain piece,
bro? If we're doing that, LeBron should fucking win every year. Because every fucking franchise gonna want LeBron. He should win every year. He should win every year.
Players gotta come through.
And honestly, I don't agree with that. I mean, I don't disagree with that because I do think that because he is has a horrible record on the Lakers, he's not even being considered. But if you were to be like, yo, what player out of all these players playing in the league right now would you want on your team? People are gonna talk about LeBron.
Always until he retired.
Yeah. That's not my pick, but they're like still.
It's just being so great sometimes. People is like they. When you be so good, sometimes people just expect you to hit that bar, and then it becomes tiresome. Like, you average 28, this and that every year.
Even like Kyrie,
you gotta average 40 for niggas to be like, wow, you need MVP.
Bulls are 40 and 26, so I mean they're doing good.
They're number 4, right?
Number 4 in the East, yeah. So I mean they're doing good.
They're doing
so,
good.
I mean, not to say nothing bad. DeMar DeRozan don't deserve it, but DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, and I would want to say LaMelo Ball all the time. Lonzo Ball.
He's injured.
Oh, well, I'm saying
he ain't been playing. He been injured.
Well, I'm saying the team though. Watch him when they get to the playoffs. Watch him come back, and then you think he's gonna sit out all year? Nah.
Man, you're a Lakers fan, right? Yeah. You know how important Caruso was to him last year.
Oh my God, I miss him.
He has not been in the. He's been injured. He's doing that without Lonzo, without Caruso.
He's picking up the weight.
I get that.
In and out of the lineup. I get that, and he's balling out.
Coming from San Antonio, y'all didn't think he would do this.
Shit, he was doing that in the Raptors when they shipped him out for Kawhi. That was fucked up.
Yeah.
So I mean, DeMar DeRozan has always been a baller, but MVP status.
Everybody know Kawhi Leonard. he definitely benefited from LeBron going to the West.
Yeah, because he's opening up.
Because DeMar had to fucking keep running to that
he would have won.
He had to keep running to LeBron.
They kept on running into LeBron. Yeah, that's what they were calling LeBron, the Raptor Killer or the Dinosaur Slayer or some shit like that. Always fucking them niggas up. I remember that shit.
So you got DeMar DeRozan.
I'm going. Me, Ja Morant. I'm like, my nigga Ja Morant balling out. Number two in the West, 45-22. Ja Morant is the most entertaining player right now.
Yeah.
Next to Steph Curry, because people love to go see Steph shoot. How he just don't miss. Ja Morant is one of the most entertaining niggas to go threes, dunking on niggas, fucking defense. He's a perfect package. He could shoot, perfect package. When LeBron leaves, it's gonna be Giannis and Ja Morant up for the crown for the kingdom or the NBA kingdom. One of them, but yeah, Ja Morant. I really can't go too into it, but Ja Morant.
They're gonna win in the playoffs to me. I've seen DeMar. I've seen DeMar win in the playoffs.
That's his next step. Yeah.
Like, is this a flash in the pan, or can you do this forever? That's why I have to kind of back away from Ja.
Okay.
Like he's my 1A. 1A is DeMar for me. 1B is
okay.
Yeah.
So what I said earlier. MVP is the player out of all these players. Which player would you want the most on your team? And I have to agree, Ja Morant, bro.
Young.
He is young. I would say he's young.
We got time.
And I'll be honest, bro. I watch. I'm on I subscribe to NBA on YouTube and stuff, so I'm always seeing all their videos come up.
Right.
Every single game, he's dropping. He's dropping a lot of points, but the type of energy that he brings and the type of highlights that sparks other players to just play that much harder and better. And having that type of player on your team is like so beneficial. Yeah, so if you were to ask teams right now, what player would you want right now this year, 2022? What player do you want on your team? They're gonna say Ja Morant.
Yeah, I mean, I feel you, but my thing is
not DeMar DeRozan.
No, he's good. He's slipping because in playoff basketball, the type of brand he plays that wins in playoff basketball because it becomes a half court game.
And that's his experience.
It's not like Ja Morant.
That's his
good,
experience that
but
he just
he's
ran
not
with.
going to be doing getting a lot of opportunities. I
want to see him in the playoffs.
Who?
He's not going to be getting a lot of opportunities for fast breaks.
Ja Morant won't?
Yeah, in the playoffs. Because
it's going to be a little harder.
Because the game slows down, becomes a half court
game. And the refs
game.
let him play a little bit
harder.
harder.
And then he's just going to shoot from the logo.
If he proves that, if he proves something in the playoffs,
yeah, but that's his next step. I feel you.
I got you.
Okay,
all right. That's my only right.
That's true.
He still got to prove himself
because if DeMar does come through in the playoffs and completely dominates and it's a totally different game, because I agree, playoffs is a totally different game.
That's where it matters. That's
where
it
DeMar's strength. Half court. He's the best 2-point shooter in the league. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when it becomes a half court game, he plays slow to where he can get to his spots, pick his spots, and then they got a good defensive team. So if Ja Morant can do that, then you got my respect.
True.
After playoffs, because you are number 2, so now the expectation is higher.
For sure, yeah. He knows the spotlight is on him. That's what I'm saying.
For a reason.
And if he handles it well, that just shows even more too. If he grows with it, he does some you know how Jordan grew with the media and all that. Kobe did it. LeBron.
As long as he doesn't get injured, man, this kid's he's
phenomenal.
He's gonna be great. I'm telling you, I'm really excited. He's gonna make basketball the next 20 years if he can go that long. The next 20 years of basketball will be entertaining because of this nigga. Is what I'm saying.
Imagine Grizzlies winning a ring this year.
That's the next thing I talk about all the time.
Fucking the new Joe Burrow and shit out of nowhere just come into your second year in the league, third year in the league,
and already got that title.
Yeah, you really got my respect.
And look how it's going.
Hey, man. Shit, I hope he do it. Shit,
Yeah, man. He gonna do it for sure. It's just
because I'm a bet.
It's just
I'm make some money.
Okay, real quick, if you don't mind me adding a quick topic in, who do you guys think is gonna win this year? We don't have to dive into it too much. Who's your team?
Man,
who do you think's gonna win
just like you said, we're still going, and we got the play-in spot. Lakers got all action. If we get into a 7-game 7-game series, if we go into a 7-game series and okay, say the Suns number 1. Say the Suns, we're playing y'all for the next at least 7 games. We got to beat y'all 4 times. We got y'all. Not Jazz tonight, Hawks the next night, Wizards over here, Heat over here.
We gotta be healthy though.
We gotta be healthy.
What happened last year? We gotta be healthy.
We gotta be healthy. But if we healthy,
we good.
And then like I said, and if LeBron is in it though, let's say he would get it and he just, you know what, y'all ready to do this? Y'all ready to go ball? Y'all ready to go get this championship? Get on this plane and go do this shit? Like I'm telling you, it's nigga Lakers. Lakers got it all day.
In the Lakers, to be honest.
And plus, I still got money on them, so you know, I gotta go with them niggas too.
Damn straight they're going.
But yeah.
Hey, this is the closest
Your best guess.
NBA season I've seen in the last 15, 20 years. So I can't even. I mean, I hope the Lakers do it, but I don't know.
Realistically, you don't have a team.
You're not hating, or just who do you think?
Like realistically, based on
you don't gotta be biased. You know, I'm low key biased, but you know, go ahead. Just go ahead and.
Realistically, if all the mandate stuff stops or whatever, I gotta give it to the Nets.
The Nets?
Because having and if that's a contingency, if Ben Simmons plays. So Ben Simmons plays,
he's a necessity.
And Kyrie can play home and away games with Kevin Durant, with Andre Drummond, Steph Curry, and
if all that were to happen, yes, it's up there.
I think the Lakers will get the Nets.
It's tough.
I think the Lakers will get the Nets.
It's tough.
Okay.
Just saying.
I honestly, I would have to say, the Phoenix Suns.
Just because they're number 1, now they're not.
No, so I've seen they got, and this is what I was saying earlier about chemistry. They got chemistry, man, and Chris Paul.
Yeah, they do have a good team.
And Devin Booker, like
they have a good team chemistry.
I would like to see Chris win.
Guarantee they wouldn't. I would love that. Guarantee they wouldn't win. No, they wouldn't even. No, they're not going. Guarantee they will not be in the championship this year
at all. I really like Chris Paul too. That might play a part in it.
Because you know.
Man, you
when the last time like 2 number 1 teams
realistic
went to the,
I'm being realistic.
When's the last time 2 number 1 teams went to the championship? Like the top team of the Western, top 1 of the Eastern.
I don't know.
I gotta look that up.
That's an interesting stat.
Because even though you're number 1, but you just number 1.
The playoffs matter. That's why we talk about Ja Morant. The playoffs matter.
So I feel, I feel you on that.
Playoffs matter.
But what he's doing up to this point, I feel, if he keeps on doing it,
man, for sure. I would cheers y'all, but I finished my
cheers,
Cheers,
non-alcoholics.
Cheers, mate. Alrighty.
So like I said, thank you again for coming. I appreciate it. I love the combo on some real shit. Like I said, CEO, Spacely Unlimited, Biggs, Breeze. I'm about to shoot that little the Instagram post down in the bottom right here. Y'all see it. Go on that shit. Follow them. Look at what they got. Check it out. Make some orders. All that good shit. Like I said, once again, this episode of Jonesin. Thank y'all for tuning in, and I'm out.
Peace.
Wow.
Oh yeah, like, comment, and subscribe.